Just a quick tip. Before you start tearing off the outer rocker panel and your inner rocker panels and other parts, make sure you get your reference marks done. So there's a lower seal edge here on the outer rocker panel. You want to make sure you got a good 1/4 inch gap between this and the bottom of the door, so that way it clears right. That's the recommendation anyways. So I put a line here that matches up with the line here after putting on a straight edge, to give a reference here, as well as go up by 8 inches and put another line there. So that way you got a good 2 reference points there. So just in case this one gets rubbed off or whatever, I can go 8 inches down from that one and know where my seal should be. On the front here, same thing. It's like you want to mark 8 inches from this seal up on there, so that way you have a reference of where it should be there, so that way your door gap's right. The other thing too is you'll see I put a line here. More than likely, if you'll be like me, you'll have to replace this lower A-pillar here. So what I did was, after I got the bolts removed from the cab support, I placed this on there and got the fender holes to line up perfectly. So once I got everything perfect on there where it was like good and snug, I clamped it on and drew this reference line on there. Then what I did was I went and found where the rust stopped, where I had good metal to work with. This corner here was a bit rusted out, so I had to cut this off and come up a bit and go over. So what's going to happen is that provides me a spot to clamp this on there, and then once it's clamped on there, I can go from the back side and scribe a reference line along this, so I know where to cut, and then weld it up, so that way it gets me pretty much very close to where I was at before. So you want to do all of that before you start cutting all the rest of this out, because in the process of all that, stuff shifts. So that's my point for the day.